So, a few weeks ago, we got a JZX90 Mark II. Jerome, why are you even sitting on this car for a week? It's not, no, Jerome, it's not your car. You can't drive. Okay, you didn't really, whatever. Anyways, we got this car and I really we've had so much to do. We've had stuff with the R35. We did the detail, the whole fuel system, and we have really turned this car around in 30 days. Then we have the Civic. The Civic has we still have lots to do to that, but we've been messing with suspension and getting it looking kind of neato and kind of ricey, and it's been really fun. But it's about time I do something with this car. It's been like a week since I started, no, maybe 2 weeks since I started this thing. Hope the battery's good.
A few moments later.
There we go. Look at that one, JZ. Ah, so many memories. Thanks, Evo. Appreciate you, bro. I've had so much to do that I've had plates for the car for like a month, and I haven't even put them on yet. Boom. She's Texas legal. Oh, there's no replacement for the sound of a 1J, man. So I needed to move the car because I'm finally selling my VQ35 that we rebuilt. But in the meantime, while we're waiting for him to come by, I have got some good stuff for you. Oh, sick. Thanks, UPS. So, big thanks to Kansei. I do want to let you guys know, Kansei has a line of forged wheels. You can get forged custom two-piece. And, not trying to give anything away, but that car is getting forged two-piece wheels. This car right now has some knockoff, these are pretty popular. I think I actually have these exact wheels sitting up there. They came on my Lexus. I don't even know what they're like Form 9s or something like that. I don't know. I'm still cutting towards myself, guys. This is a problem. I love, look at this boxing, look at this packaging. These are probably my well, I like all of their designs, but definitely some of my favorite design. And hold up. We got us some goodies. Oh, this is a Kansei shirt. Is this a banner? Oh, thank God, dude. Yes! Look at that, man. I'll open the rest of that later. Sent us the gel caps for the wheels. Nice. And something else. Enjoy the swag, Brian. Oh, and just in time, Trevor. What's up, bro?
What's up, dude?
How's it going? This is Trevor from JD Empire. I'll let you guys know who that is. Yeah, have you seen my JZX?
I haven't yet, no.
It's pretty nice, isn't it?
Pretty sweet, yeah.
No, tell me what you think, Mr. Importer.
Yeah. It still has the fender liners?
It still has the fender liners and everything. So I've got some different wheels I'm gonna put on it today. But yeah, dude, this thing's a unit. All right, let's get this V6 loaded up for you. Bye. Oh my God, I have so much space now. Look how much this took up. Anyways, back to the wheels. All right, you know your boy loves wearing black shirts. Gotta break this shirt in. Get a little sweaty first. All right, let me show you guys the wheel. I don't have tires yet. I just wanted to kind of test fit. I need to see what fitment is like on this car. So the thing about fitment when you import a car from Japan is with the Evo, with Civics and stuff. We have plenty of those in America. So there's lots of wheel fitment threads, what you can, what you can't do, and there's pictures of here's the wheel size, here's the tire size, here's the suspension setup. This is what it looks like. For cars like this, you just don't know. So we have to be experimental. We have to put the wheel on the body first. But this is the Tandem in Hyper Silver. Boy, that looks so sick. Look at that. Look at that, dude. Look how beautiful that is. It's gonna look like Super OEM Plus. So this is Kansei Tandem. It's 18 by 9.5, and I believe it's a 22 offset. This is like a 9.5 with probably a 35 offset, so it's gonna poke out a little bit more. But these tires are like monster truck. That's a side profile right there. What I wanna do is get this car on the lift and start messing with some stuff and see how wheel fitment is. Yes, Jerome, I know it's sideways. How do you like the wheels, bro? Yes, I know the Area 51 rate, but that has nothing to do with this. What do you think about the wheels, dude? Okay, yeah, I think they're pretty cool too. You ready to see them on the car? Hey, give me that. Thanks. So this car's pretty cool. There's some features I guess I want you to see. This is like a fully loaded JZX90. This was like the luxury package you could get. It's got backup sensors and all this kind of stuff, but it's crazy because it's like, it's still got its original plastic fender liner. This is how hot it is outside. Hey, geez, are we good? Camera's getting too hot. Anyways, long story short, this is a really mint car. I'm going to take probably the front wheel off. I need to see both front and rear to see like where the wheel is, to see what kind of tire size I need. If I remember correctly, these wheels are pretty heavy. They're not too bad. So these fronts are 225 45s. With the wide angle lens, you can't really, doesn't really do it justice, but that's a lot of sidewall. And actually, these might be 18 by 9s. 18 by 8.5. Oh boy. So these might fit way differently. We'll see. Might need some negative camberino up in there now. Just FYI, this is a normal wheel fitment. Like this is a normal size of wheel for this car. That actually doesn't look too terribly bad. The wheel is turned a tad bit, but you can kind of see like if I had a little bit stretched tire and if I pulled the fenders out like maybe even 1/4 of an inch, that would fit really well. With a little bit of negative camber, easily make that work. This, guys, is like a normal size. Like if you see these drift missiles like in Japan and Australia and stuff, like these cars are used for drifting, and a normal size up front I've seen is 18 by 9.5 with about this offset, so it's definitely doable. Now I want to try the rears. Okay, so the rear is 18 by 9.5. Interesting. Ooh. So here's the thing. These wheels are really sick and I could easily make them work, but the more I think about it, this car is mint. Like you don't see very many cars in the state that are imported from Japan in this good of condition. Period. Much less, like even Trevor was blown away whenever he saw that this car still had that like rubber plasticky lining on this. Like that's rare to have. That keeps a lot of like, that keeps the fenders from rusting and it keeps a lot of the crap off the fenders, and that is a rare thing to have. So it's like I could easily make all of this fit and this could be a really stancy cool car, but at the same time I don't know if I want to sacrifice that, because I did take this car in on a trade and I do have interest in selling this car. So like, you know, do I want to take that out, make it a stancy boy just to devalue the car? These wheels are sick and it would look so awesome having this car a little bit lower with the right alignment set up, but I don't know if I can get myself to do that. Even up front, I wouldn't have to do much work. I just have to use the factory suspension and give myself a little bit of negative camber. But at the same time, it's like this car, like the fenders, they're a little chipped away because it's a 26, 25-year-old car. But dude, this car, it does have like 70,000 miles on it. That's miles. 70,000 miles on it. It's mint condition. I just like, I've been thinking about this and I'm like, do I want to pull the fenders out? And you know, like, this is a nice car right now. I love the wheels. I'm gonna keep them maybe for the Z when it's redone. I'm getting to the point where I really want to, I have a really cool arsenal of cars and I'm grateful for that. I really want to get rid of one or two and actually get the car I've actually wanted, like my dream car since I was like 8. I know it's like a meme to be like, oh, every car is your dream car, Evan. No, I've said, with all the cars that I've bought, I've always said like, I've wanted this car for a long time. But I have 3 dream cars: a Supra, McLaren F1, a Ferrari F40. Those are my 3 dream cars. I'm thinking about listing this up for sale. I actually did a poll on Instagram. I was like, hey, do you guys want to see me build the JZX? And surprisingly, like a lot of people were like, no, you should sell it and get something cooler. Jerome, I don't know, man. What you think? Are you serious, bro? Do you mean that? Dude, you're the homie, bro. I want to pull from you guys. I have on the top right, I want you guys to vote for me, okay? Or say something in the comment section. If this car and the Evo, or one or the other goes, I have the means and the space to do that now, finally, after all these years of waiting. So Jerome seems to think we should do that route, but let me know what you guys think. I love these wheels and they look cool. They actually look like almost like stock R34 wheels, like V-spec wheels or whatever they are. They look pretty sick. And I could see myself really being like gangster in this car, but like, you know, maybe it's time to grow up and do my thing. Let me know. I just went inside, changed to my third shirt for the video, chugged some Pedialyte, and I think I'm good for another 30 minutes in the day before I have to go inside and do the same thing again. I will say, guys, for the first time in my whole YouTube career, obviously over the past few months, I've kind of taken initiative into doing what I want to do. And it's really nice. Listening to myself has actually driven my channel's statistics up way higher than I can even imagine. And I wanna thank you guys for watching, but like, I guess for me, it's like, you know, when I actually do what I really feel like I should do, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but like, I actually like watching my own videos now because like, I'm enthusiastic about everything. The GTR, obviously that's not like a super unique car, but man, we've had fun with it and we have so much more to do. Like the Civic stuff, if I listened to comments, I would have never gotten into doing Civic stuff. That's probably to date the best series of videos I've ever done, and I'm really excited to continue going on that, but you know, I don't know. I still value you guys' opinion, but I think maybe today was the therapeutic vlog I needed to just talk it out. I guess my daily advice for you guys is, ultimately, this doesn't apply 100% of the time, but ultimately, when you get older and when you get experience, no, I'm not talking to you 13-year-olds, usually somebody else does know best for you because they've experienced stuff, but like for me, at my point in life, the person that knows best for me at this point is now me. Because I've figured out who I am, I've figured out what I love, what I like, and I know myself better than anybody else. If you are old enough to have gotten to that stage of life, I'm telling you, still listen to your parents, please be obedient. You don't know how much your life changes up until the point you're like 25 years old. Like you have no idea. Ultimately though, you do know what's best for yourself. And so I want you guys to invest in yourself, believe in yourself. It's really important to do that and focus on yourself too. If you can't love yourself, if you don't know yourself, you can never be yourself. You'll never have a good life because you're constantly being pressured by things that are just like these exterior things that just drive you down. So that's my advice for you guys today. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do with this. Maybe I'll list it. It would be so sick to have this and manual swap it, but it's like, that's money that's, I'm gonna say it, that's super money. I'm just saying. Peace, guys. I love you all. Have a great weekend or whenever I don't know, bye. So basically, you should watch those two videos in front of you because they are good videos. That is all. Wow, that was very methodical.